Hey guys, I'm MS Guy, and well, 2020 has been a strange year to say the least. However, it's finally almost over, and with a new year that could possibly be a return to normal, Nintendo will be returning to regular game releases and Nintendo Directs. 2021 will probably be one of the most exciting years for Nintendo fans, as games that were planned to be released in 2020 will probably be pushed to 2021. I myself am excited, so I decided to make this video sharing my predictions and hopes for new Nintendo games that could be released this coming year. Before we get started, I'd like to thank everyone for watching my videos in 2020. As you can see, I gained almost 27,000 views this year, along with 103 subscribers. But still, only 2.5% of my viewers are subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my content and want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe. Anyway, let's get on with the video. In this video, I'm going to be going over possible releases in sections. The first section will be games that have been announced, then games that I think seem more likely to come out, then games that are relatively unlikely. To start off, I want to go over some games that have been announced. We already know we're going to get Super Mario 3D World this year, but some games that haven't had a release date announced are Breath of the Wild 2 and Metroid Prime 4. Breath of the Wild is a really great game, one of my favorites, even though I'm terrible at it. We got a small trailer for Breath of the Wild 2 in a Nintendo Direct last year, and that's about it. It seems like Breath of the Wild 2 is pretty far from complete, but it is possible that it could be released in 2021. If not 2021, probably soon afterwards. As for Metroid Prime 4, I honestly don't know much about the Metroid series. I've never played a game in it, but I thought I'd include it because it has been announced. In early 2019, development apparently restarted, so it could be pretty far from done. If it is released in 2021, it will probably be very late in the year. Now, let's go over some of the games in my likely category. Some of these games haven't been announced or really hinted at all. But I categorize them as likely either because there hasn't been an entry in the series on the Switch yet, or because a previous entry on the Switch sold really well. The first game I'd like to go over is Super Mario Party 2. I had lots of fun with Super Mario Party, and I love the Mario Party series in general, so I am happy that ND Cube is making an effort to return the series to its origins. Of course, there are some things they could do better, like including more boards, bigger boards, and items. One idea I have for Super Mario Party 2 is they could bring back a bunch of boards and minigames from previous Mario Party games, along with new boards and minigames. This could be like Smash Ultimate, and would be really fun, and many people would be happy with it, myself included. One thing I'm wondering about is the name. When they broke the naming streak by not naming Super Mario Party 11, it makes sense, but it kind of ruins future naming. Now, it makes more sense to not number the games at all, and instead give them all unique names. This may seem insignificant, but I am a fan of consistent naming, so I'll be excited to see what Nintendo comes up with, assuming this game is announced and or released. Another game I think is relatively likely is Super Mario Odyssey 2. Super Mario Odyssey is probably my favorite Mario game ever, and one of my favorite games overall. A sequel would be incredible for myself and Nintendo, as it would make a lot of money considering the original sold 19 million copies. It would be hard replicating all the amazing maps and experiences in the original, and a sequel probably wouldn't be quite as good, but it would still be a great game. I honestly don't have many suggestions since Odyssey was so good. I just really hope this one comes out. One smaller game I think could come out is Warioware. I'm actually surprised we haven't gotten a Warioware game on the Switch yet, since it would be a great way to take advantage of the Joy-Cons. Warioware games have come out on every handheld and main console since the Game Boy Advance and GameCube era, so it's safe to say Warioware will come out at some point. Another small game, or multiple games rather, is Mario Sports. We have gotten Mario Tennis Aces and Mario and Sonic on the Switch, but we're missing some other games that could be great on the Switch, like Super Mario Strikers, Mario Golf, and Mario Sluggers. A collection of sports could also be nice. I myself am not a very big fan of sports games, but I know a lot of people are, and it's likely some of these games could come to the Switch. The final thing I'd like to go over in this category are Nintendo 64 games for Nintendo Switch Online members. As I'm sure many of you know, Super Mario 3D All-Stars is only available for a limited time, and you won't be able to buy new copies after March 31st, 2021. This has made a lot of people think that Nintendo is releasing Super Mario 64 in another way. Why else would Nintendo not sell a popular game like 3D All-Stars? So, it makes total sense that Nintendo 64 games will be available to play for free when you join Nintendo Switch Online. I have a Nintendo 64 myself, but it would still be awesome to play games like Mario Party 2, Mario Kart 64, and GoldenEye 007 online with friends. I really hope this prediction is true, but there is another possible explanation for 3D All-Stars being available for a limited time only, but I'll go over that in the next section. We have reached our final category, unlikely games. These are games that I don't think are likely because there's already an entry on the Switch, or it just doesn't seem possible based on the current situations. Like I mentioned in the last section, I have another idea for why 3D All-Stars is only available for a limited time, and that's that Nintendo is making a remastered version of Super Mario 64 for the Switch. This would have graphics just like Super Mario Odyssey, and along with updated graphics, there could be some extra stars and maybe even extra maps like in Super Mario 64 DS. I've wanted a game like this ever since I saw Mushroom Kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey, and I think it would be amazing to have. I think this is extremely unlikely because of 3D All-Stars and possible Nintendo 64 games for Nintendo Switch Online, but maybe this has just a tiny possibility of happening. The next unlikely game I have on my list is a new Super Mario Bros. Game. The reason this is unlikely is because we already have New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe on the Switch, which has sold well, and another one wouldn't really be all that different from U Deluxe. In fact, all the games in the New Super Mario Bros. Series are very similar, so if this actually happened, I would want Nintendo to change things up a bit, maybe adding a bunch of new items and changing the way the game is played. I don't really have much to say about this one, I just thought I'd include it because the New Super Mario Bros. Games are fun, and we haven't really gotten a new one on the Switch yet. The final game I have on my list is Mario Kart 9. Earlier this year, I had heard leaks that a new Mario Kart game could be coming out soon, and so I made an entire series about what I think should be included in the next mainline Mario Kart game. You can check that out if you're interested. Anyway, we did end up getting a new Mario Kart game, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, which fulfills the leaks and makes it less likely that we will get another mainline Mario Kart game on the Switch. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is also still consistently selling well, and has already sold 29 million copies, making it the best-selling game on the Switch. So Mario Kart 9 is becoming increasingly unlikely, but I would really love this game since Mario Kart is my favorite game series. I have a lot of suggestions for it too, so check out my Predicting Mario Kart 9 series for all of those. So anyway, thanks for watching my final video of 2020. If you like my predictions for future Switch games, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and tell me what you thought in the comments. I really enjoyed making this video and thinking about possible games, and I really hope some of my predictions come true. I truly hope 2021 will be a great year for Nintendo, seeing as this year hasn't been quite as good. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my weekly videos going into the new year. Bye!